BBC Hooniverse.
Hello, I am Neil, the Guardian of Guardians, the one that looks down on this earth. Every so often, I get given a challenge. Travel to Earth, inhabit the Earth. Keep an eye on our good friends. Keep an eye on our good lives. Keep an eye on these people. This week, this year, and this time, I've been asked to keep an eye over Bob, or as people know him as, Bingo Bob. Now, to make this disguise work, I found a house that seemed familiar to the world. I found a face and a voice that seems familiar to the world. I'm a shapeshifter. I'm a changer. But now I've chosen this face because he's semi-popular on the internet. I didn't want to be rude to him, but he's not as popular as he thinks. And that is a Bingo Bob. That's read his file. Tom Mason. Anywho, so I'm here to say this will be Bingo Bob's last video, because I believe that his confidence has grown enough now. He needs to go out into the wide world. He needs to try stand up. Now, maybe not his destiny, but I'm not here to fill out destinies, and I'm not here to make people believe that they no longer exist. I'm not any of those type of guardians, and I'm not guardians of the galaxy. I am just a poor guardian that is here to try and get Bingo Bob to do stand-up, because we all want him to succeed up here. So, please enjoy Bingo Bob's final confidence. He might return in the future, I don't know, but I'm just trying to get him to stand up. I'm not trying to create miracles. I've tried. They fail every time I try. I tried, and then I walked away, but I stumbled. So, didn't really work. Anyway, without further ado, please welcome Bingo Bob. Why did he do that American accent? Who knows? Hello, I'm Bingo Bob. Still got that cold, pesky cold. Today I'm going to talk about why I love Doctor Who. We can argue about that all day, but I love Doctor Who because I've not had to write that, so yes. I like Doctor Who because it's fun. It's timey-wimey. And anything goes. Anything goes. Or anything grows. Woo! Yes. Anything goes or anything grows. I just like to say this is my favourite hat of all time, and this is the only hat I'll ever wear now. Anywho, I like to say my other favourite reason for loving Doctor Who is because the characters are investable, such as Rose Tyler, Romana, Sarah Jane Smith, I'm trying to think of one, Adric, yes. I did think, and this is a very, very questionable thing to think, I thought once, must have been 10, 15, 20 years ago, I thought to myself, if I ever had children, I want to name it Adric. And I'm thinking to myself, well, my partner's not going to like that, are they? There'll be an argument formed. I always thought someone sat around a table going, you do not name my child that? I want to name him after Ian Blyton. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. When naming them, I trick. And I assume there was some argument going to form, but sadly, that's not occurred yet. Hopefully, one day. Anyway, but back to the more positive, happy. The other reason why I like, Doctor Who is because, every time I want to talk about it, I get a cold. It's quite bad, actually. But, I like it because there is so much of it. There's Blu-ray box sets, DVDs, VHSs, CDs, books, comics, t-shirts, you name it, it probably exists. And people got Doctor Who tattoos. On the bucket list. And I think that it's interesting that you get all this different, what's the word I'm looking for, aspects into the world of pure imagination, but in the world of Doctor. And it makes me go, wow. It makes me go, ooh. And it makes me go, ah. Not aha. Anywho. I love Doctor Who so much. I attempted, and I'll save this for some stand-up that I am currently developing, as in writing more than anything else, is I tried to invent, and I think I mentioned this before, but I can't remember. I tried, with my little eye, I tried to invent some Doctor Who-based bingo calls. It was awful. None of it worked. It's because the rhythm of a bingo card, Two Fat Ladies 88, I don't think that one works. Ask for more, number 4, that's a better one. You sort of have to have ask for more round with 4. I don't know what, on its own, number 1. I don't know really, but the structure for number 4 is ask for more, number 4. So when you go, K9, number 9, that works. But when you say, Amy and Rory, number 4, it doesn't work. And so you sort of have to work out the best method to generate, like, Robot Dog, the Doctor's oldest companion, robots, the oldest serving robot dog, K9, number 4, doesn't work. It's K9, number 9. So you sort of have to cross a barrier between what people want out your bingo call and whether or not they understand Doctor Who. And 9 out of 10 times, they don't. So, but I absolutely adore the television show. The TV film is outstanding. Paul McGann does a cracking job. And I think that it works, and it makes me feel proud, me feel happy, and me feel jolly to love this franchise. I'm going to call it a franchise because we've got TV, spin-offs on TV, audio, novels, comic books, annuals, calendars, t-shirts, toys, storage units, bed sheets, chairs, tables, wedding rings, tattoos, and I think you've got a lot going for you in the world of Doctor Who. Some of the latter might be in every other franchise as well, bed sheets, rings, and tattoos, but in this instance, this is why I love Doctor Who. I don't know why it gives me cold every time I try to talk about it, but but it does. Hopefully, when I come to do my first stand-up show, my voice will stop being coffee. That's one. but I don't cover so much of it, but also realign to find advice that works, as in find my original voice, because I've had this cold now for so long. Can't even find my original voice now. Even right now I'm trying to find it. Anywho, so to round off this video, because it was going to be short anyway, because I didn't have a lot to gamble a wamble about, is I love Doctor Who because the Doctor is, well, because the Doctor can be anything and anyone, man, woman, wife, like, you name it, it can be the Doctor. It shows that no matter who you are, no matter what you are, you can also save the universe. You have got someone and something to look up to. So, let's say Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, yeah? Right? Because she was, in all of a bit of a nutshell, the first female Doctor, first actor to play the Doctor as a woman, you got to say, well, yes, there's going to be negatives, but the positive here is, look at all these little girls that have stumbled across each other for the first time. They've looked up to this character and gone, that's me, I want that to be me, I want to be that kind, I want to be that generous, I want to be that type of person. And you sort of look at that and go, as a man, I can see why, because when you look at David Tennant, William Hartnell, Tom Baker, John Pertwee, you look at all the male figures in Who, you've got that, right? The men have got their hero. We've got someone that we look up to. We've got someone who we admire. We've got someone who has all the traits that we need. And I think what Ncuti Gatwa does, that perhaps the others didn't do, was he just sort of widens his appeal further out. So, because he is, for all of a better word, technically, in the main Doctor line, although we've known for yonks, not including the Fujita Doctor, as a separate matter for a completely separate day. Because Ncuti Gatwa is technically the first Black Doctor, we're going to ignore the Fujita Doctor for now. Let's not go there. Then people have got the idea that anyone and everyone can be the Doctor. Not just on TV, but in our hearts. Who we are, we can embody the Doctor's message. No matter whether the Doctor is blue, pink, purple, whatever. That'd be really funny if we have a proper alien Doctor and it's like a green Doctor. That would be funny. But the point I'm trying to make is that anyone can be the Doctor, and the show in recent years has proved the point. Anyone can be the Doctor. Sorry about that. We've also proved the point that you don't need weapons to save the day. And that's what the Doctor embodies. No matter who they are, it always shows it. And that is why I love Doctor Who. Bye-bye now. I'm off to do stand-up. Hooray!
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel